Oh my god. Ugh. Look how dirty it is. Can't believe it. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to BiendongRC, and today I will show you how you do the periodic maintenance for your RC car to prevent every money you waste on buying more accessory parts for these RC cars. Let's do it, man. BiendongRC Drifting, the art of mastering chaos. First, let's take a look around this RC car and find what we need to fix. After a long rental period at BiendongRC Cafe, we can see the interior is a little bit shabby. That's all we got. Let's skip the body, we will fix it later. Because in this video, we're gonna dive deep into how an RC car runs smoothly. Like, we will interfere gearbox, differential, drivetrain, and everything you need to know about an RC kit. There will be 5 essential stages of maintenance for your RC car. And trust me, we are not just going to skim the surface. I will show you exactly how to do it properly, step by step, so that your RC car runs smoother, faster, and lasts way longer. But before we dive in, make sure you have got your favorite snack ready, because when we hop into this video, you won't want to pause. Okay, first of all, you have to unscrew all the things that attach into the chassis, and you will see how dirty the chassis is. It was covered by excess grease and by dust. This is 1/28 scale RC drift car and rally car, and I think the differential is worn out and it was broken, so we have to fix this. So it is all-wheel drive. That means all 4 wheels must to spin at the same time. Now continue to take it apart and let's see if any broken inside the differential. In order to save your time, I will speed up this part, alright? Damn. In this condition, the more you drive, the hotter your motor have to survive. The more money you have to spend for replacing all the accessory and part for this RC car. And lastly, the most crucial, the more your differential will worn out and broken easily. Now, let's take the chassis, the gearbox, and the differential and have a good rinse to remove all the dirt, the grease, and then the next step will help you to remove completely all the grease and all the dust. Let's take a simple guess. What do you think will help us to remove all the grease and dust? That's right, it's petrol. It's gasoline specifically. We buy at the gas station. Now, cleaning this part manually is fine if you only do it once in a while. But when you maintain RC cars regularly, grease and dust become repetitively problem. So, I'm working on a DIY ultrasonic cleaner that can speed up the entire process. Not only for RC car parts, but also for compatible greasy workshop accessory and small mechanical parts from bike, motorbike, or car project. I want to test this properly, document the build, and show the real result, not just an idea that look good on camera. If you want to help me develop more practical tools like this, you can support the project through my Buy Me a Coffee link below. That support goes directly into testing, materials, and a better technical content for the channel. The goal is simple. I build and test the solution so you can learn from the result and avoid wasting your own time and money. Check the link in the description if you want to be part of the next build. Thank you. Let's get back into the video. After dipping it into the petrol, specifically gasoline, you can see all the excess grease or dust is removed completely. So right now we're gonna end up the cleaning process by using this soap to remove completely all the rest like gasoline or grease or dust to make the chassis shinier and cleaner. A good rinse, and there we go. Let's move to the next part, the gearbox, the differential on the drivetrain. I can tell I have OCD because I just washed my hand and now I touch the gearbox, the differential and the drivetrain. My hand is dirty again. After taking a look around the 3D printer, there's no problem and we continue our job. Hello copper petrol friend, here we go again. And with these small part like differential and gearbox, which have a lot of detail, so I have to simulating the vibration of the ultrasonic cleaner, and the result is the petrol spread all into my palm. So are we there yet? No, you can see a little grease is still on the gearbox here. Take it out, get a good rinse, and we will repeat the previous stage. We will use this soap to clearly clean all the surface or the detail of the gearbox, of the differential and other things. Okay, done. Rinse with water and we will dry it, because if you left any water inside the gearbox or differential, it will oxidate your bearings, your any part in the RC car, any metal part in an RC car. That means it will rust your RC part and you will have to spend money to replace it. Now, let's arrange this part on accessory like a professional mechanic. Because the next part, disassembly, can cause confusing, so it is required to be clean and well arranged. Now we are moving to one of the most abused part in your RC car drivetrain, the driveshaft, aka axle shaft. Depending on your car, this may be a dogbone, a CVD, or a universal shaft, but they all have one job: transferring power from your gearbox or differential directly to the wheels. And because this part is constantly spinning and moving and exposed near the ground, it is also one of the easiest places for dust, hair, sand, old greases, and tiny metal debris to build up. And before we dive deeper into the cleaning and detailing for the drive shaft, make sure you have to remove the rubber band for the drive shaft before we dip into the gasoline. At first, the dirt may look harmless. Maybe your car is still drive, maybe it's still stripped, but inside the joint, that dirty grease can turn into something much worse: an abrasive grinding paste. Every time the shaft rotates, the dirt drops against the metal surface. Slowly, it can wear down the drive pin, the joint, the outdrive cup, and eventually create unwanted play in your drivetrain. And this is where a cheap maintenance mistake becomes an expensive replacement problem. A worn drive shaft does not only affect one small part, it can lead to vibration, inconsistent power delivery, unstable drifting, clicking noises, and more stress on surrounding drivetrain component. Okay, pour in some gasoline and I will simulating the vibration of the ultrasonic cleaner. Congratulations, because we have done all the cleaning process for the RC car, but the cleaning part is only the beginning and we will move to the next step in the next video, alright? So subscribe to BiendongRC and turn on notification, because the next part is the most important part. Before your RC car can run smoothly and all the components are come together to make a complete RC drift car. And before we go to an end, if the DIY ultrasonic that I mentioned before is attract you, you can take a look at my blog and buy me a coffee. There you can follow all the stages to develop or experiment on the DIY ultrasonic cleaner for your RC car, your motorbike park, your car park also, and all the hardware or tools that need a deep clean. And yeah, you can be a part of the project by supporting us via Buy Me a Coffee to motivate us to create more useful projects for you. Your support is important because it will turn a workshop idea into a properly tested guide for the RC community. Lastly, thanks for spending time with BiendongRC, and we will see you soon in part 2. Let's go!